Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show number 291. It is your host, the Nerdy Chicano, aka Raul Alejandro Mendoza, here to host the show alongside my wonderful co host for today. Hey,
Ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
yeah, Mr. Chillzone. I hit the commercial break. Fuck, man. Let's do it.
It's actually been so long since we've seen that whole commercial break, like in
Yeah,
its entirety. Like the thing is like it's ancient at this point. It's hilarious.
it really
But
is.
what's up, y'all? It's your other favorite bearded host here.
That's right. That's right. Brad is out in the middle of nowhere right now, and Keon answered the call. And you know, this is a show that Keon actually watches. So I was like, okay, cool. I was like, cool. So so Keon's gonna be able to do this one with me.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
if it wasn't, then I wasn't gonna be here.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I ain't doing this by
'Cause-
myself. No sir. Uh, but
no, I don't blame me. I wouldn't do it by myself either. I promise
bro,
you, I
I learned a long time
wouldn't.
ago that by myself does not work at all. But
Absolutely.
yes, today we're going to be talking about season 3, episode 1 of The Mandalorian, aka chapter 17, The Apostate. And as always, we'll get to that later on. But in the meantime, Keon, what's up, man? How you doing? How's your day been? How was your Friday as well?
My Friday was cool. I mean, I didn't really do much. I've been trying to learn, get more into editing, learn how
Okay.
to edit more. Because I think honestly at this point, what I want to do is I really want to edit for people, because the one thing about sitting around and watching YouTube videos all the time is like you pick up on like certain things that people do when they edit their videos, and like I want to learn how to do that. And at this point, I think I want to edit for people, um, because like I like making videos, like I like recording them, but I hate editing. No, I like editing them, but it's either one or the other. It's either I record and I hate the editing part, or I love the editing part, but I hate recording. So like, I don't know. I think I like editing a lot. So Friday I was like kind of getting in tune with what's it called, Adobe,
Okay.
and just kind of trying to learn how to edit and whatnot. Today was just we got some dinner cooking for later or whatever,
Nice.
and that's pretty much it. Like I said, I watched the episode earlier. I watched the Mandalorian earlier, and then yeah, that's it for the most part.
All right. All right. Well, sounds like a good day over there at the Keon house, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did I forget
Yeah.
to tell you? Uh, there was a shooting at like 6 o'clock this morning,
Oh my fucking god,
just
bro.
around the corner. Loud as ever.
Oh
Woke
my
me up out of my
god.
sleep. It
Woke
was
you out of your
beautiful,
sleep,
though.
huh?
Yeah,
That's crazy, man. Oh my
yeah,
god. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but you know, then they wonder why motherfuckers don't go outside, right?
yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's.
Can't go
Oh
outside
man,
when
it's
you got a gun fucking throwing shit.
yeah.
But
It's a wonderful time to be alive.
wonderful, wonderful time, bro. But of course, yeah, I'm glad that you had a good day, man. I went to work yesterday. Well, no, I worked out. I went to work. No, I'm sorry. No, no, sorry. I what's it called? Went to work, and then I came back home, walked the dogs, and I went to go see Creed 3 last night.
Mmm.
Yeah, got home way
How was
too
that?
late. Got home way too late to work out, so I went today in the morning instead. Did some legs, but oh, how was Creed 3?
Yeah.
I really liked it, man. I
Well,
really
and the
liked it.
workout.
Workout was good. Workout was good. It sucks, but yeah, yeah.
I saw you
Uh,
tweeted. You said
what my
the
ass?
squats killed you.
Yeah, it was my ass, dog.
What you
Uh,
doing? What you doing squat? What you out here doing squats for, Raul? You trying to get some ass, bro?
I already got it, bro. I'm just trying to get more. Yeah.
he trying he trying to get a natural BBL.
That's
I
right, bro.
I
That's
I, I
right.
see I see what it is.
You see what it is. Yep. 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 That's a whole lot of
Ain't no
ass.
way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Dude, I just got such a vile image in my head right now, bro.
Yep. Yep. Oh, with a BBL or what?
Oh my yes, bro. Why did I bring that up, man?
Yep.
Why
That's
did
not a
I
good
bring
sight you want to
that
see,
up?
bro. That's not the sight you want to see.
That's not something I want to see. Oh my
You're the
god,
one who had.
Raul
You're the
with a
one who said.
bubble butt, bro.
Yeah, bubble butt. Bubble butt.
Nah, that is crazy.
Yeah. But Creed 3 was good. I really liked it. I'll have more thoughts for the actual review next week. But I'm gonna say that that I liked it. I think that Michael B. Jordan has a career and a future in what's it called directing. I think he got his style down, what he wanted to do with the film. There's some flaws here and there, but overall, I liked the film.
I've been hearing really good things about Creed 3. Maybe I will watch it. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
man.
know, man.
I'll say this: it's what's it called? Michael B. Jordan's best performance in that trilogy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mm, interesting.
yeah.
I would hope it is.
Well, first time, for second time, third time's the charm, right?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. You know, he.
Look, man, look. I'm gonna say that Michael B. Jordan is not the greatest actor of all time. Okay, but what's it called? In this movie, he does a pretty good job, and that's me saying my wholehearted, honest opinion.
Okay, you know, coming from you, that's actually pretty acceptable. So you
Yeah.
know, I think I'll give Creed a watch.
Yeah, I know
Uh,
that you got you and your hating ass don't like Michael B. Jordan, but yeah, 'cause you think you don't, yeah, you got
I
you a
no,
hater.
I'm not a fan of his acting, bro. I'm just not. He cannot act to me, bro. I'm
I mean,
sorry.
neither does
It
Vin Diesel. But have you seen all the Fast and Furious movies?
well, Vin Diesel isn't the reason. Vin Diesel isn't the reason that I watch Fast and Furious. I watch Fast and Furious for Tyrese because he's funny. Tyrese and Ludacris, like their chemistry on screen, that's what I watch Fast and Furious for. 100%. But
Well,
I mean, like Vin Diesel. I'll say this: I'd rather watch Fast and Furious than any project that Michael B. Jordan he has been a part of.
yeah.
Um, that's the reason why. As much as I love Black Panther, I can't watch that movie. I
He's
love
not
Black
even
Panther,
terrible in that movie, bro.
bro. I I can't.
He's better than he
Hey,
is in.
Auntie.
What's wrong with that? It's funny.
Bro, like if it had came out of anybody else, dude, I feel so bad because of like the whole situation that went down with him and that girl on the red card, whatever it was. Uh,
Oh yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
where,
Um, yeah. Well, like so
wh-
apparently, um, Michael B. Jordan was being interviewed by this girl that he knew. Apparently, he knew back in the day at school, and the girl's being like, like, oh, like we go way back, and Michael B. Jordan goes like, oh yeah, you used to say my name was corny back then, right? And like, kind of
mm-hmm.
like, yeah, and she tried to play off saying that like she didn't say that, but like obviously, what's it called? Michael B. Jordan was kind of like, "No, you're playing, you're tripping, because I know that you did." But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was quite the awkward moment,
It was very awkward.
especially because she ends it with like, "Look at this sexy man, isn't he so
Right. He's like,
sexy?"
who's the sexiest out of these two? Because Jonathan Majors walks up and he's like, and it
Yeah,
was so awkward, bro. And then, like, I feel bad because like I want to call him corny, but I can't call him like I can't call his acting corny without thinking about that now because like I kind of like know how it feels to be in that situation, even though like I'm not in Michael B. Jordan, like I'm not rich and famous, but soon I will be. And you can bet on it. So like if that ever happened to me, if I wasn't, and that's kind of something that I was taught growing up, is like they make fun of you at this point in your life, but then when you're rich and famous, oh, they want to be all over you, whatever. Yeah, like
Yeah,
calling
kiss
you
your
sex
ass.
and shit like that.
Uh,
So like you know what I'm saying? I Hey, I have no problem with how Michael B. Jordan responded to that situation because like
yeah,
yeah, you used to make fun of me in school, didn't
yeah. And
it?
hey, man, what's it called? Nobody ever forgets about that, bro. You don't
Yeah, of
forget about
course.
that. No, hell no, bro. Um, what's it called? I very much still have very vivid memories of the people that used to bully me, and I'm gonna remember them. So and then in the future, if that shit happens to me, I won't. I can't lie if I will have the same fucking reaction, bro. But
Mm-hmm.
it was a very awkward interview, especially just the way she like finishes it off with like, "Isn't this man so sexy? Like, who's this? Like, what the hell?" Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. I know.
I was like,
I
"What
know
the?"
Michael B. Jordan. I know. I know. He probably got home later that day and had him a nice glass of. Oh,
Oh my god.
I know he had him a nice glass of whiskey, some whatever he drank, and he was just watching the interview back and just cackling to himself.
Yup. Oh,
Cause
I
that's
know.
sure what I
Damn
would do.
straight. Damn straight, bro. He was probably laughing to himself. Um, but yeah. But like, I mean, Keon, I can't really say that like, bro. I'm sorry, bro. He's pretty good in what's it called in Black Panther. He's not terrible. Like he's not like the worst.
I mean, like, I, I, I can see how some people, like a lot of people like it, but the way it comes off to me, it's like I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to his acting or something because it it comes off like he's on Broadway. It doesn't come off like he's in a film. Like it, I don't know.
I don't think I agree with that, man. Because like I've seen what happens when people act like they're still in theater, and like that's not what that comes off. I think it comes off as him trying to read the line a certain way, and like when it comes out, because there's a lot of moments in Creed 1 and 2 where I was kind of like, dial it a little back, please, just dial it back
Hmm.
because it's sounding a little too forced. But I don't know, man. I think that in this new one he does a better job than the last two. I can't say it's his best performance yet because I still think his best performance is always going to be Fruitvale Station. But
Mm.
what's it called? This one I think is his best one from the Creed trilogy. But yeah,
Okay.
at
Well,
least
I
this time he
mean,
didn't do that.
yeah. I definitely do need to
The
watch
bite,
the.
the biting the lip shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
uh, but no, I mean, listen, it just I felt this way for a while, and I feel like there's not really anyone who can really change my mind.
Yeah.
Um.
He also packed it up in there with anime references, like a
Oh yeah, I
good
saw he
amount. Yeah.
said. Yeah, I saw that he said something about there's a punch that comes from Dragon Ball,
Yeah, there's
and
Dragon
I saw
Ball, there's Naruto references, there's yeah.
there, and there. That's another thing, bro. Yo, Michael B. Jordan is like this dude really should be a comic, bro. What? Okay, what is your okay? What would you say? Okay, what is your favorite movie of all time, or your
Uh,
top three?
my favorite movie of all time is Beautiful.
Okay. So imagine, right? imagine, imagine you were to ask me a question, and I was like, you were like, okay, what's your, what's your favorite show of all time? And I was like, oh, Avatar, The Last Airbender. You hear how this shit sounds?
Is
Instead
that
of
how he
Avatar, I say Avatar.
is that how he says it?
No, 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 no. He was asked, what is his favorite anime? This nigga said Naruto Shippuden. Naruto. Not Naruto. Naruto. But that's his favorite show. How do you do that? How do you do that? That has blown my mind to this day. How do you mispronounce the name of your supposed favorite show? He's faking. There's no way that Naruto is his favorite. There's no
He put in
way.
like a very like, well, I wouldn't say it's a deep cut reference, but like it is pretty deep cut. Like I wouldn't say like you've got to pay attention to it. It was okay. It was
What's
just
up,
all
Derby?
right. What's up, Derpy? Yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, like he does pack it up with some references. I mean, I would say a lot of the third act is very influenced by Naruto in a certain way, but I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. That'll be during the spoiler review during the week next week during the main show. But
Hmm.
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You're saying that Mando was very mad to you. Okay. I thought you meant Creed 3 was very mad. I was like, okay.
Oh.
I was like, all right, yeah. Yeah. But but hey man, some people make references to Orson Welles, to fucking Star Wars, and to to fucking what's it called, Clint Eastwood. I don't know, to fucking Sergio Leone or Kurosawa and all these things. But Michael B. Jordan said, "Hey man, I'm gonna make some references to anime," and you know what? I appreciate it, man. You wanted to do something different.
No, no, no. I don't have a problem with him making references to it. Like that's cool. It's just like that's when I think anime and Michael B. Jordan, that's what I think about. Because the tone is
Uh,
very Disney for
yeah, well, we're gonna talk about that in a bit, Derpy.
yeah, yeah,
But
for sure.
I am going to definitely bring that back up because I do have some thoughts when it comes to that. But yeah, what were we saying, Keon?
No, I was just saying like I don't have a problem because I know that like, you know, there's inspiration taken from, you
Yeah,
know, famous, pieces of art like
yeah.
all the time. It's just that, like when I think anime and Michael B. Jordan, I can never help but think about that specifically.
Naruto.
In Naruto, he blew my mind, bro.
You
It just it
gatekeeping son
absolutely
of
blew
a
my mind,
bitch, bro. You gatekeeping son of a bitch, man.
bro. It's not even gatekeeping. It's just think about how like asinine that is. You mispronounced the name of your favorite show.
Uh, I mean,
How do
okay.
you do that? How do you do that?
Well, bro, when you're Michael B. Jordan, I guess it don't really matter because ain't nobody gonna be listening to the way you said it. Everyone's gonna be listening to how good you look, dude.
Bro. Dude, no, 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 no. There's no way. There's no way. There's no. I hope there's not people seriously like out there willing to let that slide just because it's Michael B. Jordan, bro. Like, bro, flows of mine. But anyway, off of the MBJ topic. Um,
Yeah, there's this fucking what's it called, interview with the French media where they took him to like a video store and he's like, "I'm gonna take." He goes, "Shall we go to the anime section?" And yeah, and yeah, he really did what's it called, pack that up, man. He made a lot of references, bro. There ain't no fucking way, man. Oh my god, he loves his anime, bro. If anybody didn't know that, he sure does love it. You know, that's you said that
That's.
before.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. I mean, like I respect it. I respect the fact that he likes anime because
Yeah.
I think it's. I think it's now. I think it's now that Jesus, Dirk. Um,
Yeah. Don't worry, Dorp. I'm gonna bring those up right now. What's it called? We're gonna just finish up this talk here and go into the into the Mando review. I know you're itching for it now.
yeah. What was I saying? I think it's nice when like celebrities or influencers kind of come out their shell and like show their like interests and things like that with the world. Like Chloe Grace Moretz is a huge gamer, and I didn't know that. And I follow her on Twitter, and she was like going on about like, oh, what are some cool indie games I should try out, whatever. Or there was one where she was trying to get a gaming PC built, and I was like, damn, like she really about that life. And then
You're
she was
about it,
tweeting
bro.
out, I can't wait for the new Call of Duty, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Hey, yo, Chloe really is about that life. That is crazy.
Yeah, man.
I I found a newfound respect for some people, but
Did you know like John Cena's like a really big fan of like mobile games or stuff like that? Like he used to be like
I
really into like Clash of Clans.
I did not know that, but that is hilarious.
Yeah.
No way. That's cool though. I mean, like just like how Kenny Omega is a huge um Final Fantasy fan.
Yeah.
Whatever well, just video game fan in general.
Yeah.
But
He loves Final Fantasy. But all
yeah.
right, let's get into this talk for Mandalorian because Derpy really wants to talk about it apparently. Um Without further ado, if you have not watched this first episode of season 3 of The Mandalorian, go ahead and get out here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. Either way, how any of that goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, man. The apostate. I guess I'll just read the what's it called? The synopsis here. This one was directed by Rick Famuyiwa. If you guys don't know who that is, he's been directing a lot of these episodes of The Mandalorian, but he also did a really good movie called Dope in 2015. That I fucking love.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. So literally, the synopsis is The Mandalorian begins an important journey. That's it.
I'm sorry. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Yup.
I was like waiting on you to keep going. I was waiting on you to keep going.
No, it's just literally the synopsis. There's no storyline part here. Okay, storyline is also The Mandalorian begins an important journey.
Okay.
Y'all don't give me much
Oh
to
shit.
work with, IMDb. Um,
Nah, that's how it be sometimes reading off those synopses for The Last of Us, but
bruh. Oh my god. Well, Keon, this is the first episode of season 3. It's on the short side. This episode was like 30, right? I think.
yeah, like
Was
looking at it right now.
35
Like
minutes.
36 minutes.
Yeah,
37. 37.
oof. Yeah. Was on the short side. I didn't really expect it to be on the short side, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Most of the Mandalorian episodes do open with a pretty short episode, if I remember correctly,
That's very true.
or an episode that feels like there's not much going on. Um, but I did like seeing the return, like that flashback to when Din Djarin got accepted into the Mandalorian people. That was pretty cool. But I'll go ahead and just say that this was a really short episode. I wasn't a fan that it was short, but it was a pretty introductory episode. Not much going on here. I really don't have a lot to say when it regards to that, but I'm willing. I'm just it's the first episode. There's like 10 episodes like to go, or I don't know how many there are in this season. I'm gonna be okay with feeling that the first one is just okay. So, Keon, what are your initial thoughts on Mandalorian season 3, episode 1?
I think I agree. It was a fair, definitely. When I was surprised because I was like, that felt like 10 minutes of content for the
Yeah,
first episode. So, um, but it was. I think that there just wasn't. There's not really that much to go off of
yeah,
because it's so short. Um, but yeah, I was a fan of saying Din Djarin getting accepted into the this is the way. Uh,
yeah,
getting accepted into the Mandalorians. That was pretty cool. Um,
yeah.
bro, what was that? They came out of the water. Is that a giant
Fucking,
alligator,
that's a big ass alligator, right? That's a
bro?
big ass alligator,
I'm assuming that was a big alligator, bro.
bro. That thing was
Jesus,
huge, huge,
massive, bro.
massive.
They
Uh,
what are those guns supposed to? What are the pea shooters supposed to do? Like, are you supposed to
Stormtrooper
slow
brain,
it down?
Stormtrooper brain, I guess. Derpy says it was okay. It was just meh. Mando was very mad at me. Okay, very mad at me. And then he goes, because the tone, it was very, very justified and lighthearted uh, to its previous
To previous.
seasons. And the premiere was too
Yeah,
short. Okay. Plus, the story's motivation for this season is very weak compared to its previous seasons. Huh. I mean, yeah, I mean, to an extent, yeah, it is pretty weak. But I mean, like, we don't know the whole thing, man. We still got a whole like 9, 10 episodes left to see
yeah.
what we got. But what do you say here? We'll see how it goes in episode 2. Though Bo-Katan is such predictable villain, and I can guarantee Mando and her will do a fight or something for the saber because women better than men. I disagree with that. Um, I don't mean to be that guy, fellas, with that last sentence, but it's gonna go it's going to put down where it's very insulting. I
It's
think
going to point.
it's going to a point where it's very insulting. I'm sorry, it's getting to a point where it's very insulting. I don't think I got that from it. I don't think Bo Katan will be a villain per se, but um, I think off the first episode, I think that we have some interesting ground to what's it called to cover, especially with like what's it called, getting to finally see if these minds are still present. Like what's up with the minds of Mandalore. Obviously he's going off, he's going over there. I did, I did like that he was like, I want IG-11, and it's like, dude, the last time IG-11 was in this bitch, he tried to fucking kill you. He tried to kill
Right.
Grogu,
Mm-hmm.
fixes him up. What's the first thing he wants to do? IG-11 wants to fucking kill
Kill
Grogu.
Grogu.
But you saw the return of the best part of the Rise of Skywalker. The fucking whatever those creatures are called, the ones that Babu
Oh,
Frick.
the Wellen or something. Oh man, I literally told myself to remember this name, and I can't. I
Hold
forgot
on.
it. Nah, that
Anzelin,
was
Anzelin,
hilarious. And
Anzelin. Yeah.
Zelen, yeah, dude, that was so funny.
I
Like
just kept
truly,
playing in my head. Hey!
right? That was so funny because first of all, I forget his name, but he was like translating over and over to Mando or to Dane. Is that that's his name, right? Dane uh
Din Djarin, yeah.
Dinger. Okay. He
Yeah.
was like translating over and over, and and Dane was just looking at him like, I got it. Like I can tell what he's saying. He was like, but I was about to try to, but no, that was probably my favorite part of this episode was the what is it Norwegian.
it's like the thing is that it's so Babu Freak is just the silly, stupid humor, and like seeing him back and like the fact that he's still like they've got him like speaking like Babu Babu like what the fuck. But yeah, if you guys don't
Those are
remember the best part of Rise of Skywalker. I fucking love this little bastard,
Oh
bro.
my
I
god.
fucking love this little bastard, dude.
Nah, that was amazing. And then Grogu trying to almost squeezing him to death.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh yeah, no, that was a great scene, honestly.
Yeah, I love that. I love that, and I love how he was just kind of like saying like, "Are you sure? Like, boss, come on, like this thing ain't gonna be worth it. Like, you really want me to fix it?" He goes, "Well, what if we don't get the memory capsule?" He goes, "Maybe we can fix it." Like,
Mm-hmm.
like fuck you, man.
Yeah, that I think
Oh,
and
man.
I think I kind of see what Derpy was saying about like it's very very Disneyfied and lighthearted. I mean, but then again, it's the premiere for the new season. So like like Raul said, we have like nine
Well,
episodes
not
to
even
go.
9. I think this shit's like 12 episodes long, bro.
Oh well, shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there you go. So we have several episodes to go.
Oh,
So
8
like we'll
episodes. So we have 7
eight.
episodes left. Here we go. Yeah.
Okay. Damn, what is it with like these companies making these seasons like a lot shorter?
I don't remember what's it called. Hold on. Now you got me wondering here. Season 2. How many episodes was season 2?
I think that was like
8
12.
episodes.
Oh, wait, what am I
Season
thinking about?
1
What had
was
12 episodes?
what was season 1 was 8 as well. Okay, no, so it's what's it called?
Oh, it's always
Season
been
1.
8.
It's always been 8. Why did I feel like it was fucking 12? I might be thinking of what's it called House of Dragon over here. Where House of Dragon was like 12 episodes. But yeah. Um,
Maybe
I
I'm
like
thinking,
the
yeah.
Bo-Katan. I like the Bo-Katan character though. Like I really liked her in season 2, and I'm kind of interested to see where that dynamic goes. But it did feel kind of Disney-fied. But at this point, a lot of this is gonna feel Disney-fied, man. I mean, they own
Yeah,
this shit. Like, come on. Um, it was been
that's
since
true.
the beginning, Mandalorian of season 1. Like I felt that it was like, oh, this is a Disney property. Like this feels like a Disney property because, it's not gonna be the Star Wars that we all grew up on, where it was owned by fucking Lucas. It's just
Hmm.
it's not what it is anymore. And I think we all need to start realizing that it's never gonna be that again. You know?
And Derpy kind of brought up something interesting, and like kind of see where he was going with it. Where like not as far as the whole like the whole woman better than man thing, but I think the whole Bo-Katan is kind of leaning towards being a predictable villain. And I'm curious to see what they do with her character
Yeah.
because like their interaction when Dan when he walked where what area was that? Uh it was that hallway where she was
Yeah.
like sitting on, yeah. Um and that interaction is kind of like she almost kind of knew that he was, I don't know. It kind of it the way that she portrayed, I'm sorry,
Her
the way
body
that she was
language.
interacting with Mando, it was
Hmm.
kind of like off-putting in a way. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it because like I'm not really used to Bo-Katan's character yet.
Yeah.
So
And
I don't know.
to me, like on the last, like the episodes we've had with Bo-Katan, she's never felt like this before. But now, I don't know, man. I mean, what's called? You have to really put into like. I know you didn't watch Book of Boba Fett. You have to kind of put
Mm-hmm.
into perspective, like the fact that the events of season two, Book of Boba Fett, and how I think it plays a role into all this. And to me, I think that we're kind of going down like, okay, she might be a villain, she might not. She just probably feels threatened by Mando, feeling like he can get like a second chance at becoming Mandalorian. Well, she what's it called? I don't think she's part of the Mandalorian people, if I remember correctly.
I
This is
don't
where
think she is.
this is
No,
where I need my fact checking. This is where I really need my fact checkers in the chat. But but yeah, I felt there was a strong like body language of like, yes, maybe a villain, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she will be. But
yeah, it's kind of just up for interpretation right
mm-hmm,
now. But I mean, of course, it's it's the first episode, so
yeah,
they're probably going to expand on that.
yeah,
But at this point, it's just really up for interpretation until the next
yeah.
episode. So,
And to be fair, I mean, to that last point in Derpy in your sentence, I mean, what's it called? Sabine was the one who held the dark saber for the long one of the longest times. I mean, and she was a very strong. She was a very strong. What's it called? A character, very strong. What's it called? Ex member of Mandalore. So I don't know. Maybe they'll end up. Maybe Bo-Katan and what's it called? Amanda will end up fighting for the saber. I don't know. I feel like Book of Boba Fett is like, and I know you didn't watch it, Gian, but like I felt that Book of Boba Fett kind of moved away from like the big importance of the dark saber in a way, which I mean to
hmm
me like I'm not entirely okay with because I think the dark saber is like a really interesting mythology behind it, but I feel like what's it called? The saber isn't going to be a really big like a really really important part of this season. I think the journey to what's it called to regaining his identity, that's going to be the big part, but we'll see what else comes in. Like I said, there's 7 episodes left. We still don't know where this is going to go yet, but I think for our first episode it was fine. I think I like the way we kind of introduced so far. There was like the humor there that was really really fun, and there was like the parts where like, okay, this is obviously our route we're going to go. We'll see where we go from here.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. I think it's just too short
Yeah, it was too short.
again,
That's what
but
I didn't like. It was too
um,
short. Could have
yeah,
used like an extra 10 minutes, honestly.
yeah, I think that's like the sweet spot. Because what was it? It was
30,
37 minutes. I
37.
I said, yeah,
I'm pretty sure 2 minutes of
uh,
those were credits too.
yeah, true. So yeah, about 35. Yeah, like an extra 10 minutes or maybe even 15. Probably, I think 50 minutes is probably like the sweet spot. Honestly, um, like 45 to 50 is like that sweet spot. But yeah, I think it was definitely too short. But I was fine with it.
Yeah.
We'll
Also
just have to
the
wait and see where they go.
also the way that Mando threw what's it called Grogu.
Oh, oh my goodness! How did I forget that? Yes,
Oh my
that
god.
that was so funny. It's just because like that the character model they use for Grogu is like a doll.
Oh, like he just threw Grogu
So
like
he
he was
threw him
nothing.
so stiff. He was so stiff.
It's like, Pedro, you're not supposed to throw him that hard. I'm sorry.
Nah, that actually made me laugh.
That did make
'Cause
me laugh too.
I rewinded it like 20, 25 times to watch that part specifically because it looks so funny the way
Yeah.
the way it was shot. But it's whatever.
Yep.
I let the Grogu doll slide, the
Yeah.
stiff Grogu doll.
That shit was funny though. That shit was really funny. But you hope what's it called? That I liked it. We'll see where we go from here. And of course, this week's MVP, right? That
Oh,
boy there, that
oh,
boy
oh
there,
my god.
that boy there, bro.
Oh, also, what was it that Grogu saw outside of the ship when Mando was sleeping?
I have no idea. I'm interested to see what that might be too. Um, I didn't get to
because
see
it
it.
looked
I
like
didn't see
some
it.
giant squid or something. Like I don't know
The
what
alligator stung
that.
him, bro.
Oh God. Oh man.
Oh my
I wouldn't
god.
doubt it honestly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that was interesting because when I was watching it, I was like, huh? Because there was like it was the giant one that was like that he was staring at, but you noticed there was like a few other like kind of scattered around. So I wonder if he was just kind of like dreaming or something, or I don't know. That
Yeah.
was that was kind of a tense moment, but
Yeah. Oh man. Oh god,
God,
man. I just that
what
boy,
are,
man. That boy, bro. That boy right there.
what's what are they called again?
And Zellens.
Anzellans. Okay,
Yeah.
I need to remember that.
But yeah, I just kept getting out of my head where Grogu's just hugging him and like just like fucking trying to squeeze the life out of him, bro.
Right?
At least he didn't try to eat him, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
like he committed genocide with all those eggs.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yep. Well, next week's episode is going to be directed by
uh,
Rachel. Oh, Rachel Morrison. Rachel Morrison, I believe. No, no, I'm sorry, wrong person. I'm thinking about Bryce Dallas Howard, who did what's it called?
mm,
Who did that really good episode of fucking Mandalorian season 2. God damn, that episode was good. And then the
mm.
episode of um Boba Fett was really good too, where she did um but yeah, she's gonna direct this next week's episode. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm excited to see, man. I like Mandalorian. I look, I love season 1. Season 1's my favorite of Mandalorian. Season 2, I have a lot of
I
problems with
agree.
it, but I like it. This one, we'll see how it
Hmm.
goes, man. I'm interested to see where we go from here. And of course, I'm sorry, y'all. It was early today. It was kind of late that we were gonna do this review. I'm going to be watching RRR in theaters tonight, so I wanted to make sure we get this review done. So in the coming weeks, it'll be back to normal. Friday will be the Mandalorian reviews, if unless I have to go see another movie. Hopefully not. I think next week's movie I'm gonna go see Scream 6, but it's not gonna be too late, so I'll be back in time to do a live show. So we'll see how that's gonna work. But any last thoughts before we get out of here, Keon, about Mandalorian, or I can just put down the spoiler banner already.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what to see. I definitely agree that like season one is definitely my favorite. Season two is not memorable to me. Like I don't know why. For the life of me, I cannot remember a lot of what happens at season two. If you throw things at me, I would remember, but like off the top of my head, I cannot remember. So, but yeah, season one is definitely my favorite for sure. We'll see how season three goes. Um, but yeah, I'm hyped for the rest of the this season.
Yeah. Hopefully, IG-11 does not turn back into a murderous droid, right?
Yeah, please, for the love of God.
Yeah. What did it
Oh
say?
boy.
The Anzellan technicians were voiced by Shirley Henderson, who also provided the voice of fellow Anzellan Babu Frick in the Star Wars episode. Yeah. All of her production sounds she had recorded for Babu Frick were preserved, and some of the voice clips that didn't make it into the film were used in this episode. That's great, bro. That is great. Bless the Anzellans, man. Those fucking things are
Yeah.
funny. Yeah.
Nah, they're hilarious.
All right. I'm taking down the
Okay.
banner, so that means all spoilers are done. We cannot talk about it anymore. But I hope that you all enjoyed that. It's gonna be a short episode today, but tomorrow we'll be live for our AW Revolution watch along, and we'll see how that goes. I believe we have our thing right here. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Keon and KJ are going up against Nick and Alex in the tag team tournament bracket here to see who else is gonna go next. And yeah, man. Oof.
This is
Oh
going
wait,
to
this is the
be.
wrong. This is the wrong
I think
fucking
that's the
one.
wrong. Yeah,
That's not
that's the
even the
wrong one.
updated
But it's
one,
alright.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of these are done. Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah.
Um. Yeah.
It's all
But
good though.
wrong one. But yeah, Keon and KJ are going tomorrow up against freaking
Nick and Alex.
Nick and Alex. So we'll see how that goes, man. Yeah.
That's going to
Oh,
be a very interesting and long show. Thank you, Tony Khan. I
Yeah,
love you
let's
so much,
before we
man.
get out of here. What's the updated card here? 'Cause-
Oh, they added two pre-show matches.
right, yeah, the zero
I
hour,
forget.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Bro.
Mark Briscoe and the Lucha Brothers versus Ari Davari and the Varsity Athletes. Okay, that's the only zero hour. We have Chris Jericho versus Ricky Starks. Okay, Christian Cage versus Jungle Boy. Final burial match. What the fuck? Um, looks like that's it.
That
That's the only
sounds
one they.
like
Yeah,
final burial match.
yeah,
That for some reason that sounds like a buried alive match.
yeah. Um, what's pretty funny? Keon was reading the interview where no, I'm sorry, not Daniel, Ryan Danielson said he would like to go first in the pay per view because he's not used to going to sleep so late. So he was trying his best to convince Tony Khan that he can go first in the pay per view because he would like to go home and he would like to go to sleep early that
Yeah,
night.
I don't blame him, bro. I don't blame him. Oh my goodness, for fuck's sake. Tony Khan, please do something about your card. Oh, please, man. Oh,
Every time
man.
you
We're gonna
ask,
start.
he makes it longer, bro.
I swear, that's so facts. Every time we ask him to make the card shorter, it seems like it just gets a longer. Oh my gosh, man. Dude, this is going to start at like 6 p.m. and we're not going to be done till like midnight, bro.
Ah,
This is going to be so long.
god damn it, bro.
uh,
Well, we're gonna get out of here, y'all. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Derpy was the only one in chat, but if you're catching this on a replay, we appreciate you all as well. As always, you can keep up to date with the channel by checking out all the stuff. We've had a good amount of movie reviews drop in this week. We had Creed 2 drop earlier in the day for our road to Creed 3. I'm going to be doing that review with Luis next week, hopefully. And yeah, I hope everyone had a wonderful time. We will see you all tomorrow for the AEW Revolution watch along. But in the meantime, Keon, we have Game Record tomorrow, right? Yeah, you have Game Record tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Game Record tomorrow at 3 p.m. Right before I have to go do this long edge pay-per-view watch along. So that's nice. That is so wonderful. I can't wait. Please make sure you guys tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Game Recorder, where we talk about many different topics, including the the Dead by Daylight movie that is apparently coming to fruition. And several other things, including more to do with Activision Blizzard, which I'm sick of talking about because I'm sick of dealing with Activision, PlayStation, and Microsoft/Xbox over this stupid lawsuit over whether or not Xbox should get Activision. Sony, please stop being babies and let them get the damn company. Jesus! Thank you guys so much. Please tune in tomorrow.
And you're probably gonna hear that again tomorrow. So just tune in, y'all. All right.
Yes.
Keon, you got a way to send them out, or are you just gonna want me to? Send them out?
Yeah, I got him.
All right.
All right, Ro. Thank you for being a host as always. Thank you. All right, Ro. Thank you for being a host as always. Thank you to all our Patreon supporters.
Ain't no wait, boy. Boy, ain't no wait, boy.
Thank you to all our Patreon supporters. Thank you to everybody in chat. Thank you to Derpy for coming in chat. We appreciate you. And honestly, for the final thing, I'll just say, Tony Khan, I need you to please don't increase the card size. Decrease the card size for the love of ass. Mr. Chills on out.
Yeah, like